Hey everyone. Spring is here, sun's out, it's beautiful. I'm just taking a little walk, actually quite close to where my brother lives. A lovely part of Surrey, it's absolutely beautiful. There's a little stream there. Wanted to do this video because I've got a couple of ideas and really want to help us kind of get the word out and spread the word as rapidly as possible. As we all are keen to get this done as quickly as possible. The numbers are growing, and I feel that we're at this pivotal point where we're in the calm before the storm. There's about to be a big eruption and a growth of numbers, and of course to actually accelerate that and bring that really forward more quickly, but also not just in some of those areas where we're expecting some growth to suddenly occur, which we could say can be in India, the South Americas, also the Philippines, Africa. There's obviously going to be some big growth there as well, but we really need it obviously everywhere we can, especially in the West. I think it will help support those other regions around the world where, of course, they're hearing often about this movement from people from the West, and so of course they're looking to see the numbers growing in the West. So in order for us to really kind of make a big impact, we all need to try and chip in and just do as much as we can. And actually doing a video yourself talking about GPMS, although that might be a new thing for you, it would really make a massive difference if you could actually get to doing that.
Right.
Hey, how you doing? You right? So what I would suggest is maybe doing a short video, but I've got another idea as well, which would be great. Love to invite you to come to a Zoom, and we'll try and get like the numbers of maybe 40 people, 50 people to come onto the Zoom, with a view that you just give your top reason why you're excited to be a member of GPMS and to be helping us create this reality. So it's only like a 30-second thing. We can coordinate the top reasons, so because a lot of people's top reasons are going to be the same, but try and have them so they're varied, and then that would be a great tool to be able to share with people. And then when you're sharing content, I know that when I'm sharing content to my profile from the main GPMS group or the one that I've created, the thing is Facebook are very effectively, they're censoring who's seeing that. So we've got to try and get engagement with people. So the way to do that is obviously to tag people on a post that is on your profile so that they see it, and actually ask them a question, get them talking to you about it so that you can kind of bring them into the fold and invite them into the main group that way. Once they actually start talking to you, just say, oh, well, look, can you just take a look at the site a little bit more and give us your opinion and your perspective. And then what I want to do is I'm thinking of doing something which is a bit of an interesting idea. Don't know what you might think about this, but a kind of GPMS new reality debate where we can have ones come on to like a Zoom, talk to them about GPMS, but then we actually hear their debate on it, because we're in an old reality where people are used to debating. Of course, what we're creating with GPMS, ultimately there should be no debate. The only thing that's holding people up is their lack in belief that it's possible to do what we're doing, and also they can have concerns because it's the fear of the unknown. They somehow think that what we're creating could somehow be worse. It could be chaotic, not having governments running things, right? And so we need to get this conversation going and a discussion going, and with different people, with a view that we don't actually debate it to the point of winning. That's what normally happens in a debate, right? It's about winning, who won the debate. But those questions are going to be raised in the debate, in the discussion, and at that point in that discussion, obviously the best answers will be given, but then we'll be going away after that discussion and coming back and revisiting with the highest truth of the best truth and answer that we can give to those questions, those queries, again at a later date. And it's going to be constantly evolving in that sense, because obviously new perspectives come in, new higher truths come in. And as we're actually doing that, we're going back to those ones that have raised those concerns with that higher truth, and giving them that. And then they can actually have the opportunity to then also come in with their higher truth of concern, if they have one still, if they're not able to be aligned with it. And this way, just by doing this, we're actually opening up the conversation, the discussion, the consciousness for people to be able to actually openly see that what we're doing is a beautiful thing. It's relying upon all of us contributing to it, and that includes having questions, having things in their consciousness expressed and then answered, because that's the nature, right? That's what we're doing. So love to hear what your thoughts are. Please love this video, share it, comment. These things help assist the algorithm in seeing that it's popular, and popularizing, content, so it does go viral, because this is what we want. We want it to go viral as quickly as possible, and we need as much engagement from people as possible. So it's great. I want to say thanks to every one of you that's doing what you're doing. Everything that you do is a massive and most important part of this mission in your own unique divine ways. Of course, as we go through this process, many of us are finding ourselves more compelled to do more, and actually look at how we can do things even more effectively, right? There's something that's occurred to me. But yeah, if we can actually help you in any way, shape or form, sort of reach the consciousness of those ones that you've introduced it to already, that perhaps haven't seen it yet, haven't been in line with it, have expressed concerns about it, then we're here to support you. And just by keeping the conversation going, it's because someone seems to be not in alignment with it yet, or not sort of feeling it, because they've got their fear in them for whatever reason. They've got fear that this isn't possible, or that it's just unlikely, it's unrealistic. This is just down to people's perspective. It's down to consciousness at the moment, but that's constantly evolving and moving. So it's just a case of explaining that, fully aware that, of course, learning of this reality that we're creating is a big mission, and it's one that a lot of people will think is unrealistic, but unrealistic today becomes realistic tomorrow. Yeah, if you would like to be able to come onto this Zoom, put out a post about doing that. If you can let me know that you can come, and then we'll try and figure out a time that's going to work. But that'd be awesome. All right, brothers and sisters, lots of love. Take care. See you soon.